Hi there, I'm Sarah from Great Days by Sarah, and today we have a yoga flow. Before we get started, I want to show you one variation of a chaturanga that I encourage you to try if a full one is not possible for your body today. So a chaturanga will look like this. We'll start in plank. As we exhale, we'll come down, elbows bend straight back, but only to 90 degrees. So you're just down to 90, then you flip your feet under, and extend up for upward facing dog. And then as we exhale, we untuck our toes to downward facing dog. Now, if that's not for you, you're forward to plank, we drop our knees, untuck our toes, still come down to about that 90 or whatever works for you as we lower all the way down to find cobra. Instead of our upward facing dog, then using your knees, pressing back up, to downward facing dog. Option always to fully skip the chaturanga and just go back to downward facing dog, that upside down letter V with your body. Let's get started. We're going to start in a seated position today. Legs can be crossed, legs can be out into a V or straight ahead. We'll take an inhale up, hands meet at the top, exhale to your heart space. We'll do one more like that, even bigger. Inhale up. Fill your belly, hands touch at the top, exhale brings us down. Reach your left hand behind you, your right hand to your knee. Gently start to twist. Very easy as we start going into our flow today. Inhale, sit a little taller, exhale, twist a little bit deeper. Last inhale, gaze over that back shoulder if it's possible, and then back to center, switch it over to the other side. Left hand, right knee, right hand goes behind. With your inhales, you're looking for extension. As your exhales, you're looking for this little twist. Last inhale, sit tall. Exhale, peer behind you. And slowly unwind, we'll come into a tabletop. So wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Untuck your feet and we'll go into some cat-cows. As we inhale, we gaze up, tail goes up. As we exhale, we round out our back, tuck our chin, gaze down towards your belly button. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale up. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Returning to neutral, that tabletop position. Right fingertips come in front, left foot comes back, and hold right here. This one you tend to open your hips to the side, square them off towards your mat. And then if and when you're ready, lift both limbs off your space. Reaching in front with that right hand, extension back with that left leg. Strong flex through your foot like you're going to kick a hole through that back wall. And then as we inhale, we'll lift just a couple inches higher. Exhale, bring your elbow towards your knee. Maybe they even touch. Inhale out. Exhale together. Inhale out. Exhale together. Last one, inhale out. Exhale, this time we hold, squeeze, breathe, engage through your core. And then set it down other side. Left hand comes out, right leg comes back, square those hips towards the ground. And when you're ready, we lift off. Reaching in opposition. Ready to flow. Inhale brings us up. Exhale brings us towards, elbow towards knee. Maybe find the connection, maybe not. Inhale up. Exhale together. Inhale up. This time we connect and hold or press towards each other and hold. Breathe for 3, for 2 and 1. Set it down. Press up into your first full plank if it's available to you. If not, drop your knees. If you're in this modification, there's a straight line from the tip of your head to the back of your knees. If you're ready for full plank, we're here. We're breathing. And then we're going to go into our first chaturanga. On your exhale, bend your elbows. On your inhale, cobra or upward facing dog. On your exhale, downward facing dog. Getting ready to flow. Enjoying this resting position in this downward facing dog. It's a great time to pedal out your feet. Send your heels towards one side of the mat, still press back, and then to the other. And then rest in stillness just for a beat before we continue this power flow. Inhale, gaze forward. Crisscross your feet. I've been loving this one lately. You feel it a lot more in your hips, especially as we begin to warm up through those hamstrings and our IT bands. Crisscross them all the way up to the top of your space. Big toes to touch, heels apart. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale brings us all the way up to the top. Add the back bend if you want it. Exhale returns us right to the floor. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands, step back to plank, and take it through your version, your flow of chaturanga. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, hop, step, or jump, top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale brings you to the top. And then right back to the bottom. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. If you're hopping, land with bent elbows into that chaturanga, protecting your upper body. We all meet in downward facing dog. We have one more time through. Take it with your breath, your movement. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, we all travel to the top. And then do this last flow on your own. We'll all meet back in downward facing dog. Take your time getting there. Go with your breath. And when you're there and you're ready, inhale, lift your right leg high, straight as can be, and hips facing the floor. Exhale, step it through. Drop your back knee. Come up into Anjaneyasana. Sending your hips forward. Fingertips active towards the sky. Send it back, half split. Front toe faces the ceiling. Inhale, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, half split. Inhale, we'll come back to our lunge. If you're ready, lift it off. And here comes our power. We exhale, we drop our arms, tap our knee. Inhale, come high. Knees still bent in the front. Exhale, we drop. Inhale, we rise. Exhale, drop. Inhale, rise. Last two. Exhale. Inhale. Last one, we drop. And we hold. Hold deep in that lunge, deep through your front leg. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Circle your arms back, down. Plant your hands, take it through your flow, or meet us back in downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, step it through, drop your knee. Untuck your toe, gently come up. Find this deep lunge first, Sending that tailbone down towards the ground. Tummy is tight, arms extended. Exhale, half split. Inhale, lunge it out. Exhale, half split. Inhale, we rise. Last time, send it back. Find that hamstring stretch. They're gonna be working today. Send it through this lunge for a beat. Untuck those back toes, press it up. Find your crescent. We inhale, get long. Exhale, we drop, tap. Inhale up. Keeping that knee, that front knee bent, so it really activates that quadricep on top of your leg. So strong. Last one. Hold at the top. Back leg is straight. 5, 4, 3, 2. Circle the arms. 1, plant them down. Take it through. Listen for the change. We're going that left leg again. Lift it high. This time step it through. Warrior 2. Turn that back heel down. Back foot's at an angle. Windmill your hands right up. Front foot pointing straight ahead. Knee tracking on top of that ankle. Set yourself up. Hips over, your shoulders over hips. Arms are long. We hold for the first part. Then we'll flow with that power. Breathe. Our flow for this one will be reach it forward. We reverse our warrior, not leaning on our back leg, just fingertips. We inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior 2, keeping that deep knee bend. Exhale, reverse. Inhale, warrior 2, last 2, you got this. Keep this deep knee bend. Exhale, reverse. Find warrior 2. Arms are active. Reverse it one last time. Bring it all the way down to your space. Chaturanga. Upward facing dog or cobra. Exhale, facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Step it through, front foot facing forward, knee tracking right over. Open it up, warrior 2. You'll see it from the back half this time. Back foot's turned in, hips over shoulders, real deep knee bend. Find the pose and hold, looking over that front fingertip. And your arms can be active, but you don't want your shoulders pulled up. Pull them down. Here comes the flow. We inhale. Exhale, reverse. Inhale brings us up. Exhale, reverse. Go with your breath. Inhale. And exhale. Last 2, keep that front knee bend. Last one back. Hit the warrior 2, and then cartwheel them down through your vinyasa, meeting in downward facing dog. Find it just for a breath. Picture that upside down letter V with your body, and then we'll inhale forward to plank. Exhale all the way to your mat. Lift your hands, press them down from your knees or your feet all the way back up to plank. 2 more. Lower down. Lift your hands. I'll show the modification. From your knees, press up. Last one. Lower down. Elbows stay close. Hands lift wide. Press up. Send it back. Downward facing dog. Excellent. Look towards the front of your space. Hop, step, or jump. Really light if you jump. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, fold. Inhale brings us to chair. Sink your hips low. Sink in your weight into your heels. And then when you're ready, arms come up in the shape of a lightning bolt. Now move your weight into your left foot, kicking your right foot out in front like a kickstand. Sinking a little bit lower through that left leg. Hands can come to the heart. We inhale here. Exhale, half moon. Lift that right foot up. Turn it to the side. Inhale, one-legged chair. It can be the kickstand or lift the leg for a little added balance challenge. Exhale, half moon. Inhale, one-legged chair, kickstand or not. Exhale, last time, half moon, we hold. Flex through that top leg, straight arms, and then where is your drishti? Where is that one spot that's not moving? Move that lifted leg towards the camera, just 2 inches, really engage through this outer hip. We hold for 3, 2, and 1. Step it back to warrior 2, however you can get there. We're not here long. We'll straighten through that front leg. Back leg is still at an angle. Arms come up. We're tipping into triangle, not resting on our leg or the floor, using our obliques. We inhale, lift up. Exhale, we tip. Inhale, lift up. Hip is under. Exhale, send the hip back and hit that triangle. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale, tip. Try not to leave your weight. So it's just hanging here. There it is. Inhale up. This one we hold. So option to stay here. If you want a little more core engagement, lift the bottom arm up. Reach the top arm here like you're holding a big beach ball. We're here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring it up. Find your star. All 10 toes facing out. Star pose here, down into sumo. All the way up. We're gonna go 5 like this. This one should feel good in your hips, just opening up your hips in a different way from triangle. This last one we hold. We hold down, we twist. We inhale, center. We twist on the exhale. We inhale, center. We twist. Go at your breath. We're here for 10, 8, 6, 4, 2, middle, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand it up, star, other side. Turn it out. Find that triangle prep. Arms come up, reach it out. We tip and bend. Inhale brings us up. Exhale brings us down. Two more. Tuck that hip under as you reach up. Then kick it back as you're down. Last one up. Last one down, we hold. Challenge here, bottom arm, top arm, beach ball. Chest is still open to the camera. For 3, for 2, for 1, bring it up. This time, star pose, going into a goddess squat or sumo squat, just for the hold. Get as low as you can, hands come to heart center. Added challenge, come up on your toes as high as you can. Drop your hips as low as you can and breathe. You got this. Can you sink a tiny bit lower? You're almost there. Lift your chest. Press Press your thumb into your sternum for 3, 2, 1. Fold it forward. Find your Prasarita. Head goes heavy. Arms can stay right in front or reach for your ankles. Walk your hands over to the right, just for a little stretch, and over to the left. Back through center. Reach your left hand towards your right foot and find this twist. This one can stay as a kickstand or reach it up to find a deeper twist before we come onto our mat. And then switch it over. Right hand, left ankle, kickstand it, or twist it. Hands drop to the floor. We're gonna just drop our knees to the floor and come into frog. Just for a moment to stretch out those hips. So my knees come super wide. My ankles are behind my knees. So they're not turning in, they're not turning out. Once you find kind of your edge, walk it down to the ground. You're here. You can, of course, if you're able to press your chest into the ground, rest your head on the mat, great. My hips are feeling slightly tight after the week. So I'm gonna stay up on my forearms. And just find a spot where you find the stretch, but it's not painful. But I understand that this is an awkward one. Come out of this however you can. I like to just walk myself forward, send those hips together, and then we're coming down into our mat, setting up for bridge pose. So our bridge today is going to be in this like power sequence. So let's come up for our first one. Come all the way up. Press through all 4 corners of your feet. My legs are in the shape of 11s. My hips are lifting high. My chin is running away from my chest. So my chin should not be touching my chest. This first one will hold. I love the option for robot arms. I can really press my triceps into the floor, lift my hips a little bit higher. But for the lack of help today, put them above your head if you'd like to. And here we go. We're gonna go slow down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Just let your butt touch slightly and then power back up. So it's slow down and then really press through those feet, power up. Can you lift a little bit higher every time you come up? Really squeeze those glutes, press those hips towards the ceiling. Let's go just for 3. Focusing on the pace of that slowness coming down. 2. 1, we hold. Reach your arms up above your head. And then let's reach. 1 hand, 1 knee, drop it down. 1 hand, 1 knee, drop it down. So walking out this bridge, keeping those hips high. Keeping your arms active. You got this. Last one, each leg. Lift it high, drop it down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Hug your knees into your chest, then drop them over to the right. And breathe. Trying to keep both shoulders on the floor. Up through center, other side. Up through center, one final hug. Hug everything in, maybe forehead to your knees, and then let everything go for Shavasana. We're not here long. Let's not skip this part. Here's where we soak it all in. Shavasana, final resting pose. Begin to wiggle your fingers, wiggle your toes. Roll onto your favorite side, keeping your eyes closed if it feels safe to you, resting your head on that upper part of your arm. And then pressing yourself up to seat, right where we started. Last inhale together, arms come up around the side, they meet at the top, and then to heart center. Thumbs press against your sternum. And then we'll move our thumbs up to the third eye, this space in between your eyebrows, the site of your awesome intuition, and we'll all say, Namaste. Thanks for joining me for that power yoga flow today. Hope it got your heart rate up a little bit. Hopefully you got your stretch on a little bit. It kind of serves all the things. Do something good for yourself today. Make sure you drink lots of water. Go have a great day. I'll see you next week for a HIIT style workout, high intense interval training, and we'll pick up the pace once again. Go have a great day.